Hey everybody, I'm Troy, and we're here to wrap up the finale of The Last of Us. Now that we have made it through this season, this first part of this story, there's this strange sadness that happens whenever I finish something, whether it be a book or a show or a game. I almost don't want to finish it because all of this time that I've spent with it and everything that I've invested, I can see the end coming. And so it feels weird to be on the other side of this, to finish making the game of The Last of Us and then releasing it into the world and seeing the response that it got from people, to where we are now, where this story has reached millions of other people that never would have picked up a controller, and now they know the story of Joel and Ellie.
I'll follow you anywhere you go. But there's no halfway with this.
If I had to describe the story of The Last of Us in one word, it's relatable. Which seems really weird when you think about a premise of a post-apocalyptic world filled with infected people. But this is a story about all of us. This is a story that anybody can relate to who has ever loved someone, and what you will do to go to protect and preserve that love, no matter the odds.
It's me. It's me. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, baby girl. I got you.
If I could describe this season in one word, going from the gut, not thinking about it too much, perfect. It's just been perfect. Perfection is not something that I think you should strive for. I think striving for excellence is great. Perfection often makes people rest on their laurels. But because of the passion of the people that are involved in this, I know that they're not going to be satisfied with perfect. They're going to want to do perfect again and again and again. There are multiple moments throughout this season that I find myself just ruminating and unpacking. But I still go back to a very, very simple moment in episode 3 with Murray Bartlett's character, Frank, where he's sitting at the table waiting for Bill to come back from the kitchen for their final supper. Hope, fear, love, gratitude, all conveyed without a single word of dialogue. And you see it all wash over his face and all disappear into a smile as Bill emerges with the bottle and 2 glasses. That to me is a flawless, flawless scene. Top 3 favorite Easter eggs from this season would be Tess's lighter, because it was my character Sam Drake in Uncharted 4's lighter. I guess Mortal Kombat 2 in Left Behind counts as an Easter egg because it's not actually the game that they play in Left Behind, but it was the game that it was patterned after, so that kind of counts as a Easter egg. Episode 3, the window, being the last shot, and that mirroring the menu screen from the game. That's probably my favorite Easter egg. It was incredible to see some familiar faces from the game pop up throughout the series. I love Merle Dandridge so much. She proved twice that she is the best person to play Marlene. She's a fierce actor. She has such a charisma and strength that resonates.
Because you have a greater purpose than any of us could have ever imagined. So we're leaving tonight. And we're taking you with us.
Being able to see her do scenes that she did in the game and recreate those for this was so much fun as a fan of hers and of the game. And then also seeing her be able to build upon that with new scenes. My boy and my brother, Jeffrey Pierce, who played Tommy in the original game, popping up as Perry, that beard was a poem.
Who did this?
I think it was outsiders. We found a truck loaded. It's not a Fedra vehicle, but they were heavily supplied. Could be Mercs.
And he played that character so deftly. He's a vicious, vicious man. And what's so funny, this is why he's one of the greatest actors. He's a teddy bear. He's one of the kindest, warmest, gentlest human beings. But you put that beard on him? What was that, dude? How long did that take you to grow? It's incredible. The story of Anna is one of my favorites because it's such a labor of love for Neil. And it's a story that it's the most patient story that I think Neil has. And I'm so glad that it was allowed to wait until the right moment. I can't watch it without crying. And I'm just so proud.
Yeah, you tell them. You fucking tell them, Ellie.
In every episode, this show enriched some aspect of the story that was told originally in the game. And the thing that I loved that this show provided was an opportunity to not be so tied to Joel's perspective or Ellie's perspective, but be able to show how this world affected other people and spend time with other characters that we normally couldn't. Obviously, episode 3 with Bill and Frank is a perfect example of that. But also to be able to be with Tommy for some moments, or to be with Maria. That beautiful scene between Maria and Ellie where Maria's cutting her hair didn't exist in the game.
So it was just like your job back then or something?
No, I was an assistant district attorney out of Omaha, Nebraska. I put bad guys in jail.
Oh, cool, I guess.
I always liked doing hair, though. Maybe it was a mom thing.
Favorite character not named Joel or Ellie? Frank. Long time. Favorite infected scene is with Tess, episode 2, the kiss. Favorite prop would also be from episode 2, Tess's lighter. Favorite episode still, it's a toss-up, 3, 5, or 7, but episode 3 probably takes the cake.